A dad and his kids made an interesting discovery behind a West Ottawa public school. That it appeared to be a dumpster filled with books, though.
Yeah, an odd find. The school says there's an innocent explanation for how they got there. Doug Reardon talked to everyone on this tonight. He joins us live in the studio. Hey, Doug.
Yeah, hey, guys. They were being recycled. Let's just start by saying that. It was definitely shocking, though, when that dad did find hundreds of books in the receptacle, so he posted pictures on Facebook. And because he did, those books are now in the shelves of a lot of people out there in the Holland area. Get ready.
This was a treat.
For a page-turner of a story.
Oh, completely full.
It starts with a Sunday at the playground in a mysterious bin behind North Holland Elementary School. Our main characters, Jay and his 7-year-old reading-loving daughter.
We let the kids play, and then we went to go throw our trash away. She lifts it up. She goes, "Dad, there's a bunch of books in here."
The Paper Gator recycling bin was filled to the brim with books, hundreds of them, Jay estimates.
My first thought was why? Like, why are we throwing these away?
Turns out this story isn't so black and white. West Ottawa schools responded to the very same question when we posted on Monday, saying the books were being recycled as part of their weeding process to make way for new ones. Some of the copies were in rough shape. Others hadn't been checked out in over a decade. The Paper Gator, although it may resemble a trash dumpster, is actually a receptacle that's used by schools for recycling paper products and generates money that goes back into the schools, said a West Ottawa spokesperson in a statement. They added, these weeded books were first given to teachers for classroom libraries and students, and the last remaining books were moved to the Paper Gator. But the story has another chapter after Jay's discovery and Facebook post.
Within just a couple hours of me posting that, we had everybody out here going through it. They had books lined up all on the fence.
People saw the post and showed up en masse to give the books new life on new shelves. When we checked on Monday, there were almost no books left.
It's awesome that, somebody found them and is making good use of them.
Kirsten Stannis retired from teaching not too long ago after 15 years, about half of that time spent with Holland Public Schools. She saw Jay's post too and was a little discouraged by some of the comments, saying this was a waste of taxpayer dollars or a reason to vote no on funding millages.
But a lot of the day-to-day books that kids are handling, a lot of those are owned by teachers. There shouldn't really be a correlation in my mind as a teacher between books in a dumpster and voting for a millage or a bond or whatever. We need those strong schools, and that's a little petty.
Jay thinks there might have been a better way to extend the books' lives, but he's not too upset. He and the kids took home a few titles, and the school, they were pleased too. We're happy that the books have found a safe home, their statement ended. Yeah, and at Fox 17, we believe in giving all kids the right to read no matter what their family income is. So as part of this year's Give a Child a Book campaign, we're raising money once again to buy books for kids in Grand Rapids Public School students. In fact, they get to choose what books they pick. You can scan that QR code right on your screen, or you can head to fox17online.com for more information on how to donate. And stick around. We're going to head to a break, but afterwards, we're going to sit down with the Associate Director for the Grand Rapids Public Library System to talk about the importance of reading, guys. So we hope you'll join us after the break for that.
All right.